Welcome to News Flakes on SignatureTV. I am Barikumo Ado. The Enugu State Governor, Peter Mba, has called for the allocation of more resources for the development of sports in the country. Governor Mba, who made the call at the closing ceremony of a maiden edition of the National Council on Sports held in Enugu, southeast Nigeria, said the country has a lot to gain by promoting and encouraging sports at the grassroots and investing in infrastructure. He maintained that the time has come to take sports from just being a hobby for athletes to a profession and a business with high returns on investment.
Our sporting industry has lost ground over the years, with most of our grassroots talents lacking any formal coaching to enable them to develop their talents from an early age. As this council progresses from today, one would hope that deep consideration is given to the thrust and strategies that, in my view, would help us to commence the long but much desired journey to the pinnacle in sports.
In his message on the occasion, President Bola Tinubu was represented by the Minister of Special Duties and Intergovernmental Affairs, Zephaniah Gisalo, assured that the present administration will put in place more modern sports facilities and ensure their maintenance and upgrade. President Bola Tinubu is attending today's inauguration of President Idris Mahamat Deby Itno in N'Djamena, Republic of Chad. The inauguration follows a declaration of President Deby as the winner of the country's presidential election earlier this month and subsequent affirmation by the Constitutional Court of Chad. According to the statement by the presidential spokesman, Ajuri Ngelale, President Tinubu will be accompanied on the trip by some senior government officials and will return after the ceremony. Security personnel have taken over the Cross River House of Assembly complex following Wednesday's impeachment of a Speaker, Elvet Ayabem, to avert breakdown of law and order. The Speaker's removal resulted in a clash between his supporters and other members of the House. The State Commissioner of Police, Segon Krima, was cited in the midst of other security personnel around the Assembly complex. The Nigerian Civil Aviation Authority, NCAA, says it will invoke necessary sanctions on the Turkish Airlines over the mistreatment of some Nigerian passengers. Director of Public Affairs and Consumer Protection, Mr. Michael Achimogo, who disclosed this to newsmen in Lagos, said President Bola Tinubu has directed NCAA and the Federal Airports Authority of Nigeria, FAN, and relevant agencies to ensure that the rights of Nigerian passengers were protected at all times. He said the NCAA was currently mediating on the feud between the European carrier and aviation labor unions who picketed the airline's operations at the Murtala Mohammed International Airport, Lagos. Meanwhile, the Turkish Airlines has refuted claims by the National Union of Air Transport Employees, NUATE, in Lagos, that its members are being victimized by the airline. Reacting to the claims in a statement in Lagos, the management of the airline said 7 members of NUATE were implicated in a ticket racketeering case. It described the publications orchestrated by the National Union of Air Transport Employees regarding Turkish Airlines and its former employees as unfounded, saying the airline remains committed to the interest of its customers and the goodwill and reputation it had garnered over the years. Military planes were seen taking off and landing from an airbase in Incheon, Taiwan on Thursday, after China's People's Liberation Army, PLA, started joint military drills in areas around Taiwan. China launched punishment drills around Taiwan in what it said was a response to separatist acts, sending up heavily armed warplanes and staging mock attacks as state media denounced newly inaugurated President Lai Ching-te. A spokesperson from Taiwan's defense ministry said a PLA exercise was an irrational provocation and has jeopardized regional peace and stability. The exercises in the Taiwan Strait and around groups of Taiwan-controlled islands that sit next to the Chinese coast come just 3 days after Lai took office, a man benching the test as separatist. The Palestinian death toll from the ongoing Israeli attacks in the Gaza Strip has risen to 35,709, while the number of injured now stands at 79,990. The local health authorities said in a press statement that the Israeli army has killed 62 Palestinians and wounded 138 others over the past 24 hours. The health authorities emphasize that many victims are still buried under debris, as it is hard for rescuers to reach them. That's all in our package for now. I am Barry Kumo Ado. Thanks for watching.